So cool. So cool.
Sans,
So
what are you
cool.
doing?
So cool.
Sans!
So cool. So cool.
Ever since I was a kid, I hated playing MMOs. I tried them all. Lost Ark, Final Fantasy, RuneScape, World of Warcraft, and even Elder Scrolls. Only one game of sorts ever piqued my interest. Club Penguin. There I was, 7-year-old me just living my life when on my computer I stumbled across an interesting game. A free roam MMO where you and everyone else are just penguins. It was such a stupid simple idea, but I decided to try it out. What ended up happening is me spending multiple years and countless memberships with my mom's credit card. Not only that, I made countless friends and made countless memories, whether it be sled racing, ice fishing, dancing in the club, or even fake ordering a fake pizza in the pizza parlor. It was nothing but fun. Unfortunately, Club Penguin would shut down in 2017, and multiple people after would fail to live up to New Horizons' Picasso of a video game on the then popular Adobe flash drive. So, what happened? Well, let me tell you the story of the dramatic rise and fall of Club Penguin. The concept of Club Penguin was divided into various rooms in distinct areas. Illustrator Chris Hendricks designed many of the first environments. Each player was provided with an igloo for a home. Members had the option of opening their igloo so other penguins could access it via a map under member igloos. Members could also purchase larger igloos and decorate their igloos with items with virtual coins gained by playing video games. And if you didn't grind the minecart game for hours on end because that was the ultimate coin mine, you were doing it wrong. At least one party per month was held on Club Penguin. In most cases, a free clothing item was available, both for paid members and for users. Some parties also provided member-only rooms which only they could access. Some major Club Penguin parties were its annual Halloween and holiday parties. Other parties included Music Jam, the Adventure Party, the Puffle Party, and the Medieval Party. Now, let's go into the history of this iconic game. The first seeds of what would become Club Penguin began as a Flash 4 web-based game called Snow Blasters that developer Lance Priebe had been developing in his spare time in July of 2000. When I was born. Priebe's attention was brought to penguins after he happened to glance at a Far Side cartoon featuring penguins that were sitting on his desk. The project was never finished, and instead morphed into Experimental Penguins. Experimental Penguins was released through Priebe's company of employment, how the fuck do you say that?
Kelowna.
Oh, okay. It was used for inspiration for Penguin Chat, also known as Penguin Chat 1, a similar game which was released shortly after Experimental Penguin's removal. The game contained various mini-games. The premier title of Rocket Snow Games was Ballistic Biscuit, a game that would be placed into Experimental Penguins and eventually be adapted into Club Penguin's Hydro Hopper. Rocket Snail's games Mancala Classic will also be placed into a game as Mancala. Lance Priebe, as well as co-workers Lane Merrifield and Dave Crisco, started to formulate the Club Penguin concept when the trio were unsuccessful in finding something that had some social components but was safe, not just marketed as safe for their own children. Crisco in particular wanted to build a safe social networking site their kids could enjoy a free advertising. In 2003, Merrifield and Priebe approached their boss with the idea of creating a spin-off company to develop the new product. The spin-off company would be known as New Horizon Interactive. After finalizing the game and multiple test runs being done as beta versions of the final product, Club Penguin started with 15,000 users at its release in January 2005. And by March of that year, has reached 1.4 million, a figure that almost doubled by September when they hit 2.6 million active users. By the time Club Penguin hit 2 years old, it reached 3.9 million users worldwide, despite lacking a marketing budget. After constant success in the first 2 years of its existence, Club Penguin failed to reach quota when Disney reached out to the brand to acquire it for $350 million. But after a very successful second half of the year, it was purchased by Disney. Club Penguin had 11 to 12 million accounts, of which 700,000 were paid subscribers, and that was generating $40 million in annual revenue. By late 2007, it was claimed that Club Penguin had over 30 million user accounts that were active. In December of that year, the New York Times asserted that the game attracts 7 times more traffic than Second Life, a competitor kid-friendly MMO RPG. After Disney's acquisition, Disney Interactive had 4 MMOs to simultaneously juggle: Toontown, Pirates of the Caribbean Online, Pixie Hollow, and now Club Penguin. Since the Disney purchase, Club Penguin continued to grow, becoming part of a larger franchise including video games, books, a television special, an anniversary song, and an app MMO. Disney has often used the game as a cross-promotion opportunity when releasing new films such as Frozen, Zootopia, and Star Wars. In late 2012, Merrifield left Disney Interactive to focus on his family and a new educational project, Fresh Grade. Chris Heatherly took Merrifield's former position. The company dropped the words Online Studios from its name in 2013 as well. As of July 2013, Club Penguin had over 200 million registered user accounts, which meant what happened next ultimately led to the downfall of a true titan. By April 2015, it was revealed that Disney Interactive had laid off 28 members of Club Penguin's Kelowna headquarters due to the game's declining popularity. On September 2nd of that same year, Club Penguin closed down the German and Russian versions of the site. Club Penguin's side projects wound down to allow the streamlined effort to focus on the core Club Penguin experience. This includes the layoffs of over 30 Disney Studios Canada staff. By January 30th of 2017, Club Penguin announced that the current game would be discontinued on March 29th, 2017, to make way for its successor, Club Penguin Island. And good God, did it flop, and I'm not even going to mention it, just look at the graphics. Look how bad they are. And anyways, membership payments for the original game were no longer accepted as of January 31st, 2017, with paid members slated to receive emails about membership and refunds. It became popular in the final weeks of Club Penguin to attempt speedruns to see how fast users could get banned from the site. The fastest world record was a tool-assisted speedrun. Days before the shutdown, Club Penguin announced that on the final day of the game's operation, all users would be given a free membership until the servers were disconnected. Multiplayer transmissions stopped, and 20 seconds later, on March 30th, 2017, at midnight, Club Penguin servers were officially shut down. A message would appear on the screen for all players saying the connection has been lost. Thank you for playing Club Penguin. Waddle on. With the shutdown of Disney servers of Club Penguin in 2017, there was this wave of new private servers that were hosting Club Penguin, but unfortunately with the Adobe Flash Player unfortunately ending, it made it really difficult for those to exist. While the one that did exist, called Club Penguin Online, got arrested because literally, I'm not getting into it. I just know that there was CP, and I'm not talking about Club Penguin. While there is servers up today, and you can sort of play it on a downloadable app through an application of it, it's just not the same. There's just no players anymore, and the fan base officially died with Club Penguin Online. And it's sad to see because this game really was a good 2 or 3 years of my childhood, and I loved every single moment of it. And I feel like it had a good run. And I think every game has their life expectancy. Every game expires. Every game goes through things. And I think Club Penguin, for it existing for over 12 years before Disney shut them down, is really cool. I really think that it shows that there are a core group of people that played Club Penguin, and the memories will be there. It's not one of those games where like everyone's gonna get it, but for those group of people, like for me, I was born in 2000. For this game to come out and for me to play it around the time I was in like 2nd grade or some stuff, it's cool. And I'm really happy that I had the memories I did with Club Penguin. Unfortunately, it did shut down. Like I said, there are games like it today, but there's no one on it. So unfortunately, the fan base is dead. But if you did play Club Penguin, or if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for future notifications. I love doing these like nostalgic throwbacks, like what happened to these franchises, and definitely it's interesting to see where it went afterwards. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys later. Peace.